Hello everyone, welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas of our Cosy Christmas Party. It has been another really productive day today. I can't actually believe how much I've managed to get done today. It is currently just gone 2:30, so in about half an hour I need to leave to go and collect Aubrey from school. We've had a busy day. Before I get into that though, I think we should do my advent calendar first and then we can start talking about everything that we've managed to do today. So today's advent feels very much like a book or a magazine again. Just keeping an eye on my baby's monitor because she's currently down for a nap, but I can hear her coughing. You can probably hear that as well. She does seem to still be asleep at the minute. Let's get into this. If I can get in here. I might actually need scissors. Ooh. Oh no, we don't need scissors. I don't think. There we go. And then it looks like some sort of stitching book, which is very exciting. Oh, what is it? What is it? Crochet in no time. That is exactly what I need. I don't have time at the minute, so this sounds perfect. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, that's lovely. Look at how sweet that is. Oh, I can imagine one of the girls in that. Oh, it's very, very nice. I like the look of this actually. Thank you very much, Lorna. The thought of crocheting something and not much time sounds amazing. That sounds exactly what I need. Thank you. This seems to be what we're doing now as well. I've got a Pepsi Max. I think I need the caffeine at the moment. I wouldn't normally have this many fizzy drinks, but at the moment I'm having at least one a day, maybe two, which is not ideal. I'm usually on squash, but that is where we are at currently. Sorry, I'm just going to move you slightly. There we go. So speaking of Lorna, we went and met up again this morning, which was lovely. She's actually got her presents now, which is fantastic. So we met at Cirencester Park and again did a bit of a walk. We did a bit further today. I didn't realise quite how far it was. I thought it was maybe a mile, but I reckon we probably walked 2 in the end. So hopefully Lorna's dog Loki is okay because he doesn't walk too far anymore because he's getting old, and Jax is getting old as well, but he's a bit more mobile than Loki is. So Jax is out cold asleep. He probably won't move for the rest of the day, and hopefully Loki's all right as well. But it was really, really lovely meeting up together. I will insert some of the footage that I took this morning from Cirencester Park. It was a cold, rainy day. It still is, but it's still a nice place to walk around. And there's lots of different things in there as well. They do at the moment have a trail that you can do of trying to find different decorated trees, which I think we saw a couple of them, but you can, I think it's £2 that you have to pay to get a map, and the walk is about 1.5 miles, I think, if I can remember that correctly. So that's a nice thing to do with children once they're not at school, and that might be something that we do as well actually next week when we're kind of in the limbo stage where we are waiting for Christmas, but we don't have anything to do left. So that might be something for us to do next week. So we met up with Lorna. Oh, and by the way, we had to go to school early this morning because Aubrey's whole school were going to the pantomime today. So that was very exciting. However, on the way to school, it was the most beautiful sky that I've seen in a long time, and again I will insert a picture for you. I had to take some pictures on the way to school, even though we were in a rush to make sure she got on the coach on time. It was just so pretty. As I opened the front door this morning, the outside just looked purple, and then it turned to this really beautiful orange colour. So that was really nice this morning as well. After I met up with Lorna, I went on a bit of a mad one and we went into town. I picked up let me show you what I picked up. I can't remember the name of the deli, but it's this really gorgeous deli in the Cornhall in the middle of Cirencester. I will find out the name for you and I will pop it on the screen. But this is the balsamic vinegar that I was telling you guys about in a different vlog. It's the most gorgeous balsamic vinegar I have ever tasted in my life, and we bought it when Chris's sister and her boyfriend were visiting us, and she has specifically asked us for us to go and get a bottle for her as well. So that was what I did today. So it is cranberry, oh, it's just the Cornhall Deli, look. It's literally written on there. So yes, this is cranberry flavoured balsamic vinegar, and it is so nice. That is beautiful, literally just with bread dipped into it on a salad. I've not found anything yet that it's not really nice on. So this small bottle alone cost £10, so it is not cheap in there. However, I personally think it is well worth it, especially for a special occasion, if you're hosting, or you want something, like I said to you guys before, like I will buy salad and have a nice, well, have quite a plain salad, but a little bit of that on the top just lifts it and gives it a whole new flavour profile and a whole new dimension. And I swear by that. You can put in low effort, put a really nice ingredient with it, and it completely changes what you've done. I would highly recommend that. I got that done. We went into the Cornhall, went back out of town. I didn't want anything else in town. I went to Tesco. I needed to pick up formula and I needed to pick up squash. I was also needing to get the photos that I took the other day printed off. Now, I had already uploaded and paid for the printing of it online, so they have like a do-it-yourself printing station inside of Tesco. So that was what I used, and all I needed to do was tap on the screen, put in my order number and my name, and it just popped up and said printing, which was fantastic. But I also wanted to get some photo frames for them to go in Tesco. They didn't have any photo frames left apart from one which was the wrong size, and I didn't like it anyway, to be honest with you. It was, I think it was £7 per photo frame as well, and they weren't that nice. So I thought I'll go to Home Bargains. So once the photos were printed off and I had bought my shopping, we then went to Home Bargains, and I have just put these together for 4 of our, let me see if I can, oh, you guys can't see because of the, there we go, that's probably the best that you're gonna get. But I'm really pleased with it. So these frames from Home Bargains were, I think, only £2.75 each, and I thought I like the fact that they're black because I'm pretty sure they would go in any room, and if at the end of the day, if the family member doesn't like the frame, they can take it out. But I personally think that looks nice. I like the contrast of the white and the black. I think that looks really nice. I'm really pleased with what I've done there, and I think that's a really nice present without actually spending a lot of money. So having this size photo printed off cost me 80p, I think, or 90p each, and then the frame was, I think, £2.75. So for £3 or under, I have, was it 3? No, so just my brain is frazzled at this point. For just over £3, that is a stunning gift, I think. And obviously it's heartfelt and it means something, so I'm pleased with that. I've done that. She's coughing again. And obviously I've put all of the photos into the frames ready, so they are ready to wrap tomorrow. So I'm going to have another wrapping kind of day tomorrow. Oh, and I have also, last night I sat and I wrote some Christmas cards for the people that I need to post presents for. And I wrapped up the presents that are going to be going in the post. I did that last night. Little bit of a fail though. I had intended to take that to the post office today, and the post office is shut this afternoon. If I had got that ready this morning, I could have had it sent already. But it's just going to have to wait until tomorrow morning now, which I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But never mind, there's always something. But I do feel like that I am actually getting somewhere now. And what I'm going to do for you is insert some footage of me last night putting all of that together, so that if you've got something that you need to get done that you've been putting off, or quite simply you just need to get your head down and get on with it, have this on while you do it. Let me help you get it done. Doing these vlogs have actually really helped me to get everything on track, and I do feel like I'm actually, as much as I feel like I'm a bit overwhelmed because I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot of social stuff happening from Friday onwards. So I know that we're not really close to Christmas where I don't have time to do stuff. I know I do still have time to do stuff. However, I do want to get to that point where I don't have anything left to do and I can just enjoy everyone's company without worrying. That is the intention. So I think I'm nearly there actually. So tomorrow going to be another getting our head down kind of a day, and hopefully we will be getting there. I'm sure we will. Tomorrow I do also need to nip into Jolly Nice, so I will try to take you guys with me. It's really difficult vlogging out and about, especially this close to Christmas. Everywhere is heaving. The Cornhall Deli, I had my buggy in there and it was absolutely rammed. I could barely even make my way around the shop. It's like a small circular kind of shop where you go around like that and you look at everything and then you get to the till when you get round. And it's a really beautiful shop and it's buggy friendly. It's just the fact that it is so busy and a lot of people are so focused on what they're doing. Sorry everyone, my phone just popped up and said that I'm out of storage space, so I've just deleted a few bits, but I have to go through that and get rid of a little bit more, so that is my task for the day. But the only other thing I was saying is that the only other shop that I really want to go in to get extra bits is Jolly Nice. That's just a local farm shop. It's not going to be that bad, so I'm fine with that. I'm going to go there tomorrow, get the few bits that I want to get, and then I'm calling it a day. Apart from my grocery shopping that I'm going to do early next week, I'm going to just relax now, I think, and anything that I don't have is fine. Obviously I think I've got a present for everyone now, so it is just, there might be one or two other very small bits, but it'll be something that I can pick up in Aldi or in Tesco while we're in doing groceries. So for the bulk of it is done. Only a few bits left to get tomorrow, which I'm really pleased with. I think that's exactly where I need to be at this stage. So I hope you guys found this video a bit motivational or festive. And I hope that you will join me again tomorrow, where no doubt we will have another busy day. And yes, I hope you're all having a lovely run up to Christmas. I was thinking about this yesterday and I'm enjoying it now. Like, I was starting to get a bit stressed, but I'm gonna just sit back, relax. What will be, we will get there. And this is part of the magic of it. I love being a mum so much and making things happen for my kids, especially the age that Aubrey's at the age of 6 going on 7. She is at the absolute perfect age for Christmas. So any hard work that I'm putting in, I will reap the rewards and I'll feel like it was all worth it. So I'm really pleased with that. But speaking of Aubrey, I need to go and pick her up in a few minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up now, and I'm going to insert the footage of me sorting the stuff out to go to the post office last night in now for you. So like I said, if you've got any bits that you need doing, get on and do it with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.